So before I moved, I was actually cast in a short film by one of my good friends back home. Shout out Jaden. The film was called Weak. It was an action, crime, thriller, and for some reason, I was cast in the movie as a supporting character in it. Now mind you guys, don't get me wrong. I love movies, I love the art of filmmaking, but simply put, I am not an actor. And being in front of the camera, like playing a role, like that's not where I strive in for real. You know, there's this quote or saying about being uncomfortable, right? And once you're uncomfortable, that means you're growing in some way. My strong suit might still be directing and camera operation, but I can also learn something from being in front of the camera as well. So now I'm thinking about, you know, what if I could act like for real? And you know, is there a way to go about this? There are a ton of iconic movie monologues, right? You got De Niro in Taxi Driver, Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood, Denzel Washington in Training Day. The list goes on and on. So in this hat right here are the names of different directors and screenwriters, right? So my job today, I have to draw a name out this hat, and whoever I get, no matter who it is, I have to write an entire monologue based around a monologue of that director, right? So without further ado, we're gonna see who we get. Let's do a mix around. All right, are we good? I'm gonna get interesting. Okay, this can work. We got Mr. Robert Eggers. I don't know if y'all can see there or not. Now I will say Robert Eggers is a weird dude, respectfully. Like, if y'all seen his movies, you know what I'm talking about, right? But the one movie that I appreciate so much by Robert is The Lighthouse, right? And the reason why I love it so much is that it's really just two guys going crazy on this island, you know, in a lighthouse. But somehow that premise alone is so captivating, right? You know, one, because of the environment the film takes place in, but also at the same time, the acting and the style of dialogue that Pattinson and Defoe take on. Now, matching the style of the film was not gonna be the hard part, right? The challenge was gonna be trying to figure out how to write dialogue in a style of Lighthouse. And just so you guys know, the monologue that I'm taking inspiration from is Willem Dafoe's part in the film. I'll play a little clip for you guys for a little refresher.
Hark! Hark! Triton! Hark! Hello! Bid our father, the Sea King, rise from the depths full, foul in his fury. Black waves teeming with salt foam, to smother this young mouth with pungent slime.
So, let's get to writing. And look guys, I am a writer, but this style of writing is something I am completely unaware of. So I just decided to go head first, and Zeus is up in the sky. Below Zeus with the... how the does Willem do this? How do you say this word? Firmament. Boiling. Okay, we can work with that. Let every bolt of the Father of Gods. Okay, yeah. Nah, that don't sound right. Only when Zeus himself. That is stupid. Why am I doing this? The Banshee. And when the eagle of Olympus circles overhead, let it bear witness. Wait, no. His blazing spear of heaven shall shriek across the what is a firmament? It means the sky. What the? Why add all these syllables to this? Just say the sky. I'm done with this today. I'm gonna go back inside. Take this Yeah, I wasn't that good. But through a few Google searches and watching a few good YouTube tutorials, you know, I might have a draft of some sorts. So the monologue in the Lighthouse film that Defoe does is about Poseidon. But since, because of the Odyssey actually recently, I'm gonna use Zeus as my topic for my own monologue. So without further ado, here is my interpretation of Willem Dafoe's monologue from the Lighthouse. Down in the comment section, you know, let me know how I did, and be honest too, because like I said, I'm not an actor, so that criticism, I definitely need it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Dream of Color, like, you know, comment, share the video to all your people. We're trying to get Dream of Color, on the map for real. We're trying to expand every day. So you guys need y'all help. All of y'all just come together and blow us up. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, here is my version of the Lighthouse monologue scene. Ah! Let the brazen of heavens tremble. Bid the thunderer descend from his gilded throne, crowned in storm and wreathed in blinding fire. Let the black firmament split asunder with roaring thunder, the skies boiling with ruin and ruinous flame to scour thy flesh from thy pitiful bones, and let every bolt of the Father of the gods strike thee again and again until thy veins glow white with heavenly fire and thy lungs can draw no breath but smoke. Only when Zeus himself, eagle at his shoulder and lightning clenched within his immortal fist, raises his dreadful arm, shall thy reckoning be complete. His blazing spear of heaven shall shriek across the firmament like a banshee and pierce thy breast with the fury of 10,000 storms. And when that eagle of Olympus circles overhead, let it bear witness. He raises his dreadful hand one final time and with a single stroke reminds all creation why gods are feared and mortals kneel. Go now, flee! If thy trembling legs still answer thee, curse the heavens. Shake thy feeble fist against the storm. It shall matter not, for vengeance hath already left